I said ayo. I said ayo. I said ayo. One man army against 50, bro. I stand on
Time out. Used to be scared of thriller.
In other words,
The Cowboys haven't beat a team above 500. They beat a team right at 500.
But no, it's hard. It's hard because then they wouldn't even play in the conference championship.
Hey, forget all that. This whole year, and it ain't about fantasy, it's about the facts. No, that's not the thing. That is not the thing. You never.
We just went viral for the wrong reasons again.
Do you realize it all comes back to fraud?
You was trying to see how we feel about that situation? Nah,
And Blake Hall.
I said ayo.
Yeah.
I said ayo.
Yeah. Let me put some sports on myself.
Oh, because we here to talk numbers. You feel me?
Go.
Episode 83, man. What's the word?
Hey, man. Great Sunday, man. Football is starting to pick up.
Right.
We in album mode. Life is good, man.
Life is good. Hey, man. Yes, sir. It's time to lock in.
It's time.
It's that time. I'm in that mode.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's episode 73. 83. My fault. Episode 83. Y'all know how we kick off the episode. We need the greatest athlete to wear that number 83. And we get into them payments.
Well, I could say it's not Wes Welker.
Word?
Word?
No.
So who do you have over Wes Welker?
Hold on. Let me go to it. Because Wes Welker, if you look at his numbers, don't they look like average?
We got Ted Hendricks, and we can just put everything to bed.
Yeah, that's who I see right here, Ted Hendricks.
2 all-decade teams, 4 Super Bowls. I think that's enough said.
Sometimes we see mediocre win the rings.
Hey, Hendricks.
Andre Reed is over him too. Andre Reed did wear 83.
I put Terrence Williams over Wes Welker though for sure.
You nut. You nut. You talking about Cowboys Terrence Williams?
Dude, that went to TCU.
Yeah, ain't that Cowboys? No, stop it.
Why receiver?
It, bro, stop. I'm putting 83 over at Tampa. What was his name?
Not TCU, Baylor. I knew it was one of them Texas.
What was his name? The one that played at before Mike Evans, 83, Tampa Bay. Vincent Jackson over him.
Vincent Jackson.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Look, Vincent Jackson over him.
Nah.
All right, so boom. Ted Hendricks has the most accolades, but y'all ain't tell me bro was a linebacker.
Yeah.
83 at linebacker is pretty good.
Wait, what
year did he play? He got the job done.
He played in the 60s and 70s, so it's like
you can still respect
one year
in the 60s. But like
in the 60s.
Like bro,
he was prime real estate, bro. They was wing T in it.
Like what we talking about, yo?
Bro, he played 4 years in the 80s and made the all-decade team. Come on now, stop playing.
That's crazy.
That's tough.
I ain't gonna lie. That's not even half.
Yeah, that's some elite stuff right there. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Straight like that, but we ain't got nothing else. Best I can offer outside of that is Wes Welker.
You say Reed? Andre Reed?
Nah. There's no way on God's green earth are we taking Andre Reed on any day, Wes Welker. We're not taking Andre Reed.
All right, you go look at Wes Welker number. I'm gonna go look at Andre Reed numbers.
I got the stats right here. 9,000 yards, 900 receptions.
For who?
Wes Welker. 50 TDs. The TDs is not helping his faith, but I ain't gonna lie.
What are they?
Only 50.
Andre Reed got 1,300 yards, 87 touchdowns, 951 receptions.
Yeah. 13,000 is crazy.
And 4 straight Super Bowl losses. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I didn't know the Super Bowls based off your wide receiver, but
back to back. Hey, speaking of wide
87
receivers,
touchdowns. How many touchdowns Wes Walker had?
Only 50.
Speaking of wide receivers, man, they said I seen Richard Sherman. If you had to rank the most important positions on the team, what would it be?
Quarterback.
And then
are we talking about both sides of the ball or
both sides of the ball?
I feel like you need. I want to say elite defensive end, but I feel like you can make up elite defensive end with like a group of guys. So,
bro, what is it's one answer, bro. Let's not overcomplicate it. What is
it's not wide receiver?
Can I put offensive line as a whole?
Yeah, because it's like, bro, I'm going to
that's
the line
5
first.
players. That's 5 players.
I'm going to the line first. Like I'm going left tackle. Like I'm going blind side or right tackle if he's left-handed.
Okay.
Like I'm going, and then I'm probably going defense.
And then what's number 3?
And I would go for my team, corner.
Yeah, you kind of.
Hold on. No. Time out. This is the same man week in and week out who is preaching and yelling about the defensive ends.
Pass rusher, yeah, absolutely.
But you were gonna go corner before pass rusher?
There's a lot more skilled pass rushers than there are skilled corners in the league. Right.
That's not what I asked. I asked what is the most important decision?
Yeah.
So, everybody has pass rushers. That don't mean they have a good defense.
Okay.
Like I said, bro, you can win by committee, bro.
Okay, after corner, where you going?
After corner,
DN.
I gotta go back. I gotta go after the pass rusher. So DN /
yeah. DN, yeah.
And then what's next?
Leave it a pressing tight end.
It's not ridiculous to say that.
It's not ridiculous to say that
at all. Tight end. I'll actually go tight. Listen, you don't need a number 1 wide receiver.
I love,
So why do wide receivers get paid so much money? They are actually the second highest paid player on the offensive side of the ball.
They're the show.
Great point, Eric.
They're the show, bro. They're the big play. Yeah, they're the big play. They're the AIs of football.
What does it amount to?
You said what did it
doesn't amount to Super Bowls, bro. It does not amount to Super Bowls. We discussed this last week.
I'll tell you, it amounts to ticket sales.
If you look at all your top 5 receivers of all time, however you want to order it, you will not get 10 rings combined. You will not.
Wait, how many Jerry Rice got by himself?
4. I don't think nobody else got one after that.
Randy Moss ain't got no ring. Who would you put?
Calvin Johnson, Larry Fitzgerald.
Calvin Johnson, Larry
Fitzgerald. I'm sorry. Listen. I'm gonna just say this on the show right now. Larry Fitzgerald. Larry Fitzgerald. I respect you and I respect your longevity. You're not going on my top 5, bro.
Not respectfully. I get it. I agree with that.
Yeah. Understandable.
Because it's like every year he was in the league, he was never like top 3.
You taking Marvin Harrison over Larry Fitzgerald?
What?
If I was to make an all-time team, I don't know. Marvin Harris played with Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning.
Yeah, he played with Peyton Manning.
Larry Fitzgerald was getting busy with everybody.
I think he's caught like the most touchdowns. There you go.
Come on. He said that man's a slut.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I think Larry Fitzgerald does have like the most touchdowns caught from the most different quarterbacks. So
for now, there's a guy that rookie quarterback just won a game last night. He already caught a touchdown by 10 different quarterbacks on the same team.
Terry McLaurin.
Yeah.
He's getting up there.
He might get up there. But yeah, that was a very interesting point when I heard that put in perspective. Because it's like, yeah, you would take receivers that actually might be one of the bottom couple positions on the team, but yet they break in the market. I think the Cowboys will be a picture perfect representation of how important each position is in the future, but we'll get to that later. College football, though, we are up to week 4. This is week 4.
Yeah.
We're up to week 4. We got new rankings. Not much movement as far as the top 4 in the AP. Well, there was no movement in the AP top 4. You got the 2 SEC teams, Tennessee and Ole Miss. They switched positions at 5 and 6. Everybody else jumped up 1 between Miami, Oregon, Penn State. Utah jumped up 2 as Missouri bounced down. Michigan got a good win this weekend against USC.
Yeah.
You looked unimpressed.
They need to stop being scared, bro. Just let that young man throw the ball, bro. Because at the pace they're going, the quarterback who they had starting, it will take him all season just to have as many pass attempts as he did in the first 2 games. And that's the problem. But also, our wide receivers don't get open. Like, they be strapped. They be strapped up.
But at this moment, they just make the cut into the playoff at the 12.
Oh,
12
they get
team.
some breathing room after this week. We have an imposter in the top 12.
Who's the imposter?
Who's the imposter?
Missouri. Missouri. First off, I don't even think they dominated anybody. And they almost lost to Vanderbilt, who lost to Georgia State.
They did drop 4 ranking points. They struggle with Boston College. Like you said, they struggle with Vanderbilt. And then they have Texas A&M 24 coming up this weekend.
Yeah,
that's gonna be tough.
So they're a fraud. I don't want to say it. There's another team in there that's a fraud, but they won't get tested all year. They won't get tested all year, bro.
Go ahead.
Like, my whole thing, bro, definitely college, you need to be tested. And when you go look at the University of Miami, they played nobody all year. No one.
It's fair, considering Florida's nobody.
Yeah, and I was like, I was gonna say Ole Miss, but I think we learned this week what they really about. You know, you're not playing your Middle Tennessees, your Foreman no more. You're playing a team that gave Georgia. Was it Georgia or Alabama? Kentucky. Georgia. And they play Kentucky this weekend. They're not the best of the best, but they're gonna test your level. So I want to see where your gangsta at.
So I seen you said Miami won't be tested all year, and it looks like they won't. They got Virginia Tech coming up, who quarterback is trying to outdo Will Levis.
Give it up, bro.
So, yeah, exactly. So with that being said, do you think at this point is the Heisman Cam Wars to lose?
I
should run away with it.
I think the issue with the Heisman, I don't think he's going to have that it game because he can't. His schedule don't have an it game on it. I feel like every Heisman has an it game. Every single one.
Game.
What was it? I gotta go back and look at the schedule. Was it Ole Miss? No,
I think that was the first game of the season, though.
Yeah, they played Ole Miss week 1.
Yeah, if I'm remembering correctly, that was last year, and the score was like 42-28 or something like that.
Actually, I can just.
No, they won. Or if not, that I'm thinking about 2022 LSU.
Because it's the back half of their schedule last year where his numbers were like. Yeah, they lost to Ole Miss September 30th.
Oh, they did. Yeah, they did have 3 L's that year. So last year.
Yeah, he went crazy on Florida, Texas A&M. Yeah, he had 4-14 against Ole Miss.
What Heisman candidate will have an it game this year, considering
who are the candidates?
I feel like the candidates won't have an it game because Carson Beck, you're trash. I mean, let me not say that. He's not what people think he is, bro.
I like all Georgia quarterbacks.
He's not good.
Matthew Stafford says otherwise.
Matthew Stafford was like
he's an anomaly.
He's an outlier because he was a true quarterback on a non-dominant team.
Yeah, the team.
Like these teams are dominant.
Yeah.
I mean, hold on. Did he play with no Sean Marino?
He did, but they didn't.
And he played with AJ.
Compete. They competed.
Yeah, but they won an overall team. They won an overall team. Yeah, like these are the number one teams in the nation. They were competing in the only conference.
Their last few: Jake Fromm, Stetson.
They kicked Justin Fields away, so we can't count him.
Nah, he don't count.
It's just like
yeah. Carson Beck fraud.
you see how I set it up, Brando. All right, my bad. Keep going.
I said it, yo.
Carson Beck fraud. I think Jalen Milroe could be a Heisman candidate, but he doesn't have a spotlight. Travis Hunter is the best player in football, and their team is gonna get sent to the back alley. So I don't even know would wins and losses affect Travis Hunter's Heisman, considering he's playing both sides.
Honestly, if he's getting picks and he get damn near what he been getting?
Oh, he is. He just won the game.
He won the game.
Yeah. If he keep doing stuff like that, I think that kind of overpowers wins and losses. And then my boy out of Boise State, it's kind of hard because it's like you're not prime time.
They
his numbers are
team right now.
Yeah, but they don't have no. Let me go look at
If they mess around, be the top ranked. What's I keep.
Are they in a conference now?
Yeah, Mountain West.
It's not the Power Five,
no.
but
the mid major.
Yeah.
No.
They the top ranked mid major. Pac-12 trying to buy the Midwest right now or something like that.
Yeah, because aren't they mad because most of their team just committed to playing for Pac-12 next year? Was that conference?
Yeah, the Pac-12 and Midwest, they beefing right now. But the Midwest got 2 ranked teams right now in BYU and Boise State, which is very solid. But I mean, it don't sound like we have anybody to come back Cam Ward really, so it sounds like he will run away with the Heisman.
I mean,
I think Travis Hunter is the best case. Like you said, that team's gonna fall off by the end of the season.
Yeah,
the way they're playing it. BYU.
Oh, wait, no, we're not gonna do that.
I think Jalen Milroe will be a candidate too.
Nico, we forget Nico,
Tennessee quarterback.
Yeah.
Tennessee does look good. I ain't gonna lie, it's pretty scary.
Yeah, Nico.
Alabama and Tennessee have to play each other.
Alabama and Georgia have to play Saturday.
This Saturday?
This Saturday.
Yeah, it's this Saturday. In Georgia?
It's in Bama.
It don't matter. It's an hour and a half away.
Yeah, it's in Bama.
Hey, but Tennessee got
to look at his head.
Alabama and Georgia.
Look at his head.
That's sick, yo.
Bro, I think Nico. Oh, never mind.
Why are they playing so early in the season?
Because they're not. Go ahead.
They need to get better for when they meet each other in the SEC championship game. They gotta forget each other.
It's because they're not in the same division either.
There is no division. Yeah,
that's trash. But yeah, okay. Well, we'll have a Heisman candidate come out of that game for sure.
Yeah.
Like I said, Cam Ward, it does look like his award to lose. His draft stock is going crazy as well. Good pickup for Miami, and it's funny. Dylan Gabriel is right behind Miami at 8 seed in Oregon. They'll be tested come down the line. Let's see what games we got coming up this week.
I'll tell you
like this: Alabama, Georgia. Let's go ahead and get some predictions. What we cooking with? You know what I'm saying?
Give me Alabama. Give me Alabama.
Where is it? Is it in Bama or something?
It's in Bama.
It's in Bama. It's in Tuscaloosa.
Yeah. It's in Bama.
6:30. Oh, Father God.
Oh, you see the time? I thought they flexing it. I thought it's a flex game.
Please flex it to like 8 o'clock.
No lie.
Okay.
It's 7:30 Eastern. So it's a prime time game.
Yeah, 6:30 my time. Georgia at Alabama. I mean, I'm gonna go with Georgia. They haven't shown any signs of
Huh?
You know,
Who ain't showing no signs?
for what they did to Clemson.
You talking about NBA? What they do last week?
Kentucky has a good defense, though. I ain't gonna, you feel me?
Right.
Okay, so why can't the offense? I mean,
he rocking with Clemson because he's rocking with Clemson. He rocking with Georgia because he rocking with Clemson. That's why he respect Clemson way too much to do them like that.
Yeah, man. 31 to what? What was it? 31-3? That's crazy, man. So I'm gonna go Georgia, man. Georgia gonna go into Bama, upset. Well, not upset, but handle business. Get up out of there. But that's gonna be a good game. Like I said, we're gonna learn a lot about Jalen Milroe. We're gonna learn a lot about Carson Beck. Carson Beck, who is being projected as a top 5 pick because some teams are so desperate for a quarterback. But we'll get into that later.
I think who we're gonna learn about the most is let me get his name right.
Nico
is Kalen DeBoer, Alabama head coach.
Go.
Herbie Smart was 1-4 against Nick Saban.
Yeah.
So history would tell you that Bama should win, but with the coach change, it's like nah, it's a completely different ball game. Yeah. I am rooting for Alabama as a fan. I think it's going to be a very tough game, and I think Alabama looked the sharpest considering their most recent games, and I think Alabama's coming off of a bye week.
Yeah,
they are. They haven't played since Kentucky.
Again, they got Caleb Williams 2.0. You know what I'm saying? They down there painting nails in Alabama too, so they might have an edge.
Let a naysayer know. Come on, man.
Nah, he talking about. Is his name Patrick Williams?
Jalen. Hey, yeah, come on, don't do my dog like that. It's Jalen Williams.
Yeah.
Oh, Jalen Williams. I know. No, it's crazy. No.
That was crazy.
Nah. Don't even do that.
Bro, he be hating on the city, bro.
Don't even do that. Don't even do that, bro. Don't even do that, bro. Don't even do that. No disrespect. But it's gonna be a great game.
That boy came by 6, but he painting his nails. We also got Oklahoma State, Kansas State, 20 versus 23. I think Kansas State had a bad L. Oklahoma State struggled. That's going to be a Big 12. Important game in the Big 12, but
that was the Big 12 championship last year, wasn't it?
Was it?
Was Oklahoma? Was it?
Wasn't it?
Why? Because Texas was still in the Big 12.
Facts. They were. And who did they play? Arkansas? Did they play Arkansas? Let me go.
I think Kansas State was there, but I don't think that was the championship game though.
The championship game was against Oklahoma State.
I do remember watching Ollie Gordon.
Yeah, Oklahoma State.
I do remember.
Who's had a very quiet year this year. Maybe you shouldn't drink and drive in the offseason.
Okay.
Talk about it.
Hello. Unless you play for Georgia, then you might get a starting spot. Or domestic.
Hey, yo.
What,
yeah,
bro?
nah, he's
I'm not wrong.
He's averaging 3.5 yards a carry this year. It's pretty nasty.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. There's no way. I mean, if he's the best running back in the game, there's no way I'm not having 8 in the box.
Yeah, for sure. I'm pretty sure that's what's going on. Yeah. 8 in the box. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and it's straight like that. Other games. Is Northern Illinois? Did they lose? Are they back out of the rankings?
Who?
They sure did. They lost to Buffalo.
What?
Who lost to Buffalo?
Northern Illinois.
After beating Notre Dame. And they'll play NC State, who'll be looking for revenge this week.
Them niggas, they've been getting dog walked.
State of North Carolina, man. Football is in a bad state.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Mac Brown's out of there, man.
Yeah.
That was embarrassing, bro.
Okay. Embarrassing.
Bro, you let James Madison put up 70 points.
Ain't that FCS?
70?
No, they don't play FCS no more.
My gosh. And mind you, James Madison, they don't They just scored 13 points against Gardner-Webb the previous week.
And they almost lost to Gardner-Webb. No, my bad. UNCC almost lost to Gardner-Webb. My bad.
Nah.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, you know how I don't know what's the opposite. You know how like your star player in college, he ain't got to go to school or nothing, or classes, or like they said, Lamar Jackson, they turn all his classes online. What's the opposite of that when if you play defense for UNC Chapel Hill? Like, you put them in more classes, you give them more hours.
No,
you give them extra work, like, because obviously you're not making it.
6 a.m. on the goal line. I ain't having ain't no conversation. Y'all give us 70 points, 70 sprints. Here we go on the goal line. Ready?
Nope.
Like, bro, we running that out. I ain't gonna lie. 70 points. That's 10 touchdowns. We gotta stop saying 70. 70 don't hit hard. 10 touchdowns?
Bro.
You suck.
It's like you can't even run that out of them. Well, first off, if you run it, you can't start at 6. You gotta start at midnight. you gotta give them some hours. And then it's like, if I'm a coach, I'll just walk in and I'll be like, y'all some ass. Like, y'all just suck. Like, we want to play another sport, we can transfer you out, but I'm letting it back up.
About that, if he said anything.
Yeah, like, you gotta let all your backups start now. I'm sorry. Every single last one.
No. We know who should run 70 sprints? The cornerback for Baylor, who gave up a Hail Mary from the 50-yard line.
What's boy, number 8.
Number 8, cornerback, number 8.
Like,
I'm gonna call his name.
That if there's a poster out there of that catch, he can't live that down. Between him, number 8 and 24, both of them, it's very sick, bro.
You said number 24 did the Trey Songz on number 8?
Bro, no cap, bro. He hit the ridiculousness pose on his helmet. That was sick.
Let me ask this question. It's gonna be like 2 different levels, all right, 2 on the college levels. National TV, what's worse? I'm gonna put all 4 of them together, so I ain't stopping at college. That catch in Buffalo, right? That last minute play in Alabama against Auburn.
What catch in Buffalo?
Against Auburn, right? Remember, was it last year or the year before?
DeAndre Hopkins?
No. I'm talking about, this is college still. Alabama against Auburn.
Okay.
Alabama against Auburn. The very last play. 4th and 30, right? All right, now, this is a national level, but we all know this. You playing at Independence Stadium, Charlotte, North Carolina. You went to goal line. You went to goal line.
Ain't that somebody man's or something?
And you get ran over by a quarterback, and you never play the sport again. All right. Hold on, wait.
You're probably a YN right now. You wilding.
Listen. I'm gonna say this, but I gotta turn the camera off.
He's sick.
For being the face of WBTV Friday Night Lights for 4 years running. You get ran over by yo.
He's
sick.
Your son's a sick man.
Nah, he's sick. He's sick. He's
so
sick.
Out of those 4, like, let's say they all on this. What is worse? Let's say they're all national level. Boom. What's worse?
Here's why I'm going to Hail Mary, bro. Here's why. Because we were good off of the Colorado hype, bro. We were good. And somehow we ended up watching the game late. Again,
bro. Week 3,
bro. How do you do that, bro?
ESPN notification made me turn it on, bro.
Colorado, or week 4 it is, should I say. Colorado game 3, bro, is gonna be legendary. But yeah, now they have newfound hope. Travis Hunter's a dog, man. Travis Hunter also stopped that game by himself. He's done week in, week out, offense, defense. He's a very complete player. Yeah. And that's where the Richard Sherman comment came about. He was talking about Travis and was talking about which side he could get paid more on.
Both.
Yeah.
Oh, pay more on. Oh, we know what side.
Because everybody's saying he's not going to be able to play both sides in the
both,
NFL.
Don't. Who is it? The Chargers have a player that play both.
That D tackle.
They don't play it like
he plays special
playing D
teams,
tackle is probably the most.
and fullback.
Yeah, playing D tackle is like the most tired. Like, bro,
you find he don't play it. He don't play it like that. We've never seen nobody take all the snaps, bro. He basically plays at least 80% of the game.
I know
Travis,
he would.
Travis is wide receiver 1 and quarterback 1.
No, he's corner 2.
Okay.
Either way.
No, just facts. Yeah, but that's still
either way. He's on the
best cornerback on the field
80 to 90% of the time, and it's like the reason the pros are hating that because like they coaches didn't allow them to do that.
That's exactly what it is, and that's all it is.
Like, bro, their college coaches didn't allow them to do that. Charles Woodson did not do that. Jabril Peppers did not do that. I'm trying to see who else. Richard Sherman did not do that at that level.
Dory Jackson.
Dory Jackson. They did not do it at the rate that he's doing it, so they can't say that he can't do it in the league. And if I was a general manager / coach / owner, I'm drafting him as a corner for the sake of the market. And I'm putting him on the football field, bro. At any time where you got at least 3 receivers on the field, I'm doing it.
But how do you go about that? Because let's say, I'm drafting you as a corner. All right, but we put him in the offense. My boy touching 1K 2 years back to back. You got to pay him like a wide receiver.
Yeah, but I think you're getting 2 players in one.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. You got to pay him whatever. This is gonna sound bad. Whatever you pay the number 1 wide receiver, if he keeps this up, you got to give him like 50 more mil.
What,
bro? Because you just paid for both sides of the ball. So you're really realistically you're getting a deal. So like, all right, what's Tariq Hill contract?
No, you're not getting.
What's Tariq Hill?
35.
30. I'm talking about overall contract, not a year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm talking about overall. No.
I was like, bro, that's no deal.
Because what's the highest per year? 50,
35.
No, I'm talking about players. Period, like Mahomes.
Oh, 60. Dak Prescott. 60 million.
Yeah. So no, I'm not saying you get paid more than quarterback, but I'm saying like his overall contract, like what's a wide receiver contract now? 4 years, 215, some around that ballpark or whatever. You add 50 million to the overall contract, bro, because he plays the other side of the ball too.
I think he could be the first receiver to get $50 million a year.
Respect that.
Yeah, for sure. Because I mean, now if you put it on paper, like if you have a wide receiver 1 and a cornerback 1, that's gonna cost you $65 million a year. Right now.
You just got a deal. You got a bundle deal.
Yeah.
The bad news is
if you have 2 different players, it's gonna take 2 injuries to take them out. As for with him, it'll take 1 injury to take out 2 players.
Yeah.
But that's how that was. But let's go ahead and convert over to the football, man. The NFL, should I say, man? I'm gonna start off with the trivia, and then we can do the power rankings after that.
All righty, we got 30 minutes, person.
Y'all won't get this one. I won't harp on it.
Right. Go ahead.
We ain't gonna harp on it too long. But I seen it and I wanted to do it. So here's the top 5, should I say? I guess.
Okay.
Top 5-ish.
Ish. What you mean? It's like a 3-way tie for 5?
Okay, so it's okay. I guess I have to switch it up because it's not actually. Let me see if I could do this because it's not a top 5 really, but it is a list. I don't know if that helps.
The players that are eligible to be in this category.
Yeah, so it's a stat. I don't want to. Let me see. I don't want to mislead y'all, but okay. So it's not necessarily a top 5, but I have 5 players for y'all.
Okay.
And it's still a stat y'all can guess though. It's still a stat. Like I said though, it's you got your players, you got your time period, and then you got your accolade. So I'll see if y'all can get it, and then if not, I won't hold it against y'all. But this is the top 5. It goes Musa Muhammad, Steve Smith Sr., Chad Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Andre Johnson.
Whoa. Wait. Are you hold on, let me ask you a question. Would it be more even if you did 6? Like, would it make more sense if you did 6 instead of 5?
No.
If I did 6, it would be.
Would it help the stat? Like, we would know the stat more if you did 6 instead of 5?
No, because Andre Johnson will be up there again. He'll be 5 and 6. I'm trying to think of a better way to word it without giving it away.
Because I was gonna say like best 1-2 punch, but no.
Muhsin Muhammad,
Carolina Panthers.
Steve Smith.
Carolina Panthers.
You said Chad Johnson,
Reggie Wayne, Andre Johnson.
Cincinnati Bengals, Buffalo, and who did I miss? Cincinnati, Buffalo. Who's the last 3, Brenda? Chad Johnson, Andre, and
Reggie Wayne, Andre Johnson.
Colts. One has a triple crown, so it's nothing to do with that.
It's not triple crown, yeah.
One was a return specialist. What? All of them lead their franchise in stats. No. Whoa,
Can't be.
You can't.
Not Muhsin. Can't be a team stat.
All right, is this a single season stat?
Yes.
A single season stat. All right.
Yeah.
What the hell? None of them had the same quarterbacks. All of them played wide receiver.
The least amount of catches to get to 1,000 yards in the season?
No.
Chad Johnson ain't getting a lot of big plays. Cause shit, we see we see Jackson on here. Deshaun Jackson. Big play Jack. Oh my gosh. Is this a order? Like, is stat like Muhammad is number 1? Or this is just the top 5? No order.
No, it's not really an order, but I guess more so all these players have something in common. Well, I mean, it is order. Yeah, it is order. It is order.
Chad never been to a Super Bowl. He's the only one.
Andre Johnson ain't never been on Super Bowl, has he?
Fuck no. You said who?
Andre Johnson.
Oh, Andre, nah, he ain't never near. Facts. Yeah. Andre Johnson, Texans.
This is throwing me, bro.
It's bro, Andre Johnson. What'd you rank? The best fighters in is that a penalty? Most penalties? For no, because Andre Johnson was not a showman.
I don't remember Musin being either.
They all have something in common though.
They all come from the same No. Wait. No. Muhammad went to Texas A&M.
Well, ain't nothing like that.
Normally, I just blurt stuff out, but I can really find nothing they have in common. Not touchdowns in the season.
They've all had 1,000 yards with a number 1 draft pick.
No.
Fuck no. Muhammad never had a number 1 draft pick. Wait. Oh, I might have lied. Chad never did.
Walk like a Mac. Talk like a Mac.
Multiple touchdowns with the least amount of yards.
No.
Bro, what is Moose good at?
Bro, I don't like Musin Muhammad's game is very unfamiliar to me.
What is Moose good at, bro? He
Man, y'all know Moose.
Well, he better hope his son don't go to the Panthers.
Moose.
President, you ready to throw the towel? He said it don't count. You ready to throw the towel in, bro?
Moose.
It's like,
here we go. So I told y'all they all have something in common.
NFL wise, right? Not coming out of college.
Yeah. These are your receiving yard leaders from the year 2004 to 2008.
Oh, that makes sense.
So like 2004, 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, we never would have got that.
How crazy did Muhammad go in those? I gotta look now. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. Moose is not number 1, bro.
At 31 years, he led the league in receiving yards, and it's been the last 30-year-old receiver to do so. Last 30-plus receiver to do so.
So you telling me,
bro? Jake Delhomme went so fed, bro. He went so fed, and then he threw a game where he had like 5 picks, and it was like trash from there, bro. Because that's back-to-back years receiving leaders.
No. What? Wait, what did you just say happened, Brando? You said they what?
They led the league in receiving yards. The wide receivers who led the league in receiving yards.
Oh, okay. Not those years combined. Like Moose was the first one in 2000. Okay. Because I'm like, that's why I wanted to go look at his numbers. I said, no way he did 1,000 yards that many times back to back. But okay, that makes sense.
If Chad Johnson led the league in 2006, we've got to put Chad Johnson in the Hall of Fame, bro.
We should have been put Chad. Never mind. So he should have been. He meets every criteria.
You know the politics.
He put his own default jacket on. You know.
Wow. Yeah, man. But that was pretty. I just had to shout out Musa Muhammad because I was shocked when I seen that, so I wanted to throw that up there.
Yeah, that was a good pull.
But yeah, let's do the power rankings, man.
I'll go second.
We still at it, man. NFL's still being weird, bro. We got 5 undefeated teams, but I'll do the power rankings first, and then we'll talk about it. We can talk about it.
Who want to go first?
Oops. I'll go first.
Go ahead.
Right.
Chiefs.
Okay. Give me Minnesota, number 2.
Fair.
Give me Minnesota.
He was so excited to say that.
Yeah. Give him a shout out.
Oh my gosh, right.
3. Give me the Buffalo Bills.
Respect.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. I think that was very straightforward. Buffalo Bills. I'll go Steelers. And that defense is doing what it do, man. They doing what they do. So I'll go Steelers at 4.
Give me the team to knock off the number 1 team. Well, the number 2 team. My bad. Give me Philly.
That's so trash, bro. I swear to goodness.
Is it?
I swear for goodness, bro.
Is it?
We'll talk about it.
With the injuries, they still found a way to win.
Right.
Come on now. Against the number 2 team. Against the number 2 team. Play defense finally. Because it was looking bad.
No, the Saints offensive coordinator had
No, I don't want to hear that. That nigga just put up 40-something points the last 2
He had a
games.
parlay on the game. Exactly.
I actually don't want it. I don't want to hear that.
Exactly.
I don't want to hear that. They were actually playing defense that game.
No.
The D-line was getting to the quarterback. Stop.
No, they was running the ball all game. He wasn't even throwing the rock. So what do you mean he was getting
They was throwing the rock, and they was getting to him.
No, absolutely not. They ran the ball the most amount of times all season in a game they were losing. Make that make sense.
Derek Carr. Bro. Is this right? This can't be right. It says against the Cowboys, he threw the ball 16 times. 11 completions. Against Philadelphia, he threw the most, 25 times, and made 14 completions. They might have ran the ball the most, but they threw the ball the most they ever did too.
High volume game. And number 6, man. Give me the Lions.
Very fair. Very fair. So me. So now I think that was a good one. I'm going to have to go. Who else won this week?
Still got an undefeated team left.
I'm not rocking with it though.
I respect that. I respect that. They haven't beat any, so
exactly.
But
might have to. I mean, hey,
it's getting ugly.
Yes, it's a weird season, bro. But at this point in time, I guess the Jets are arriving right on time. I'll go Jets at 7. He dominated. Aaron Rodgers looked good.
The defense looks splendid.
Yeah.
On the bench.
Hogging 3 defenses is crazy. You just asking to sell.
Make a trade.
You asking to sell your season.
Even though the team they beat, both teams they beat is 1 and 2, I feel like the Cowboy win is still a good win. More than the Seahawks wins. So give me New Orleans.
What?
So give you New Orleans?
Yeah.
What? Make it make sense, bro.
Because Seattle beat, but I want to respect Seattle, but they beat no 2 in Miami. They almost lost their first 2 games to Denver and the Patriots. So it's like it's hard to put them up there. And then the next team I will go is like Green Bay.
Ah, you done.
They don't.
You done. It's on Preston.
I'm going Seahawks.
Respectfully. And is it crazy for me at number 10 to put the Andy Dalton Panthers?
Yeah.
Is it ridiculous to say that?
Yes, it's ridiculous.
Because they beat a bad team.
Well, I'll put the Texans up here. I mean, they lost to our number 2 team. They didn't lose, but they got mollywopped.
My God, that was the funniest meme.
But life comes at you fast.
But the Texans, though.
What you mean? But the Texans, they lost to our number 2 team.
Yeah, but they played nothing but close games against the Bears and the Colts.
Chiefs play nothing but close games.
Yeah, but
Colts is a divisional game, and Bears have like a top 5 defense this year.
But who the Chiefs beat? Baltimore, Bengals. That's a rivalry if you want to count rivalries. And the Falcons. They got an easy game next.
Oh, Falcons won.
They lost.
Yeah, they lost again.
Very weird, man. We got 5 undefeated teams week 3, and nobody would have guessed it, man. We have Patrick Mahomes undefeated, Sam Darnold undefeated, leading the league in passing touchdowns, Josh Allen undefeated, Justin Fields undefeated, Geno Smith undefeated, and I think Malik Willis is technically undefeated as well.
Technically.
Yeah.
This is crazy, man. What's going on, man? Brian Flores looking like coach of the year, I'll tell you that much.
What's happening in San Francisco?
49ers didn't even make the list. I didn't even think about them.
Injuries,
yeah.
Injuries, yeah.
You know who else is playing, but he's in injury reserve? Give it up to AYOO. Yeah.
He said he was hurt.
No, he hurt me in my fantasy team. The nigga sucked.
Yeah, bro. NFL is weird, man. If the playoffs started today, the Vikings will be a 1 seed and the Pittsburgh Steelers will be a 1 seed. Justin Fields doesn't look like he was the problem in Chicago, though.
He was never the problem.
Bro, I'm pissed because it might have been Hard Knocks, whatever, bro. It got my hopes up. False hope, bro. All false hope. We have the worst offensive line. We have one of the worst offensive linemen that I've lived to see.
For your organization, right?
Period. It's pathetic. Like the amount of pressures that we get and the amount of 3 and outs that we get that are tied to the offensive lineman with penalties, pressures, and all the things in that nature. It doesn't allow us to truly grade Caleb Williams for who he is yet. Because I ain't gonna lie, Caleb Williams ain't been playing great either, but it's because he's trying to overcompensate for the lack of time that he has. I'll say my comments for after the pod. Bears, we got a good defense. They're gonna keep us in any game up to a certain point. We just can't deliver, bro. And Justin Fields got a good defense. They have good coaching. They have a balance. They have balanced attack.
Great defense.
Great.
It's like, bro. I mean, it looks like we made a mistake in letting them go and in the draft. It looks like.
You think Jaden Daniels could have flipped our situation?
Absolutely not.
He's more mobile.
He's way more mobile.
Justin Fields.
Very true. It's looking like number 2 draft pick is the sweet spot.
No cap. Last 2 years. Can't miss.
Number 2, because hey, Jaden Daniels, what a game, what a season he's had.
My goodness.
I'm not surprised, but last night primetime smoked the Bengals like that.
Yeah.
2 incompletions. What? How many touchdowns he had? 2 or 3, including the rushing.
2 incompletions and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, crazy work. And that game sealing touchdown to Terry was it's what we seen him do at LSU with Brian Thomas and Malik Neighbors.
Then they go for it as well. Like they
Or they went for like a couple times in the fourth.
Few times, yeah.
Not 4th and 1 either.
Yeah, I love it.
Very, very good to see, man. I don't know why I enjoy watching it, but it's good. It's good to see. You know, Andy Dalton has saved the Panther season, huh?
No.
No.
First off, the best wide receiver.
Andy Dalton looked like
ripped
MVP.
his leg off. Ripped the leg off his.
Adam Thielen is not your best wide receiver. Cut it out, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like he in real like you living in the you living in 2016, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm living in the last year.
Deontay Johnson is clearly the best wide receiver, and we saw that.
It's not close.
We saw that.
I'm saying like we play Las Vegas. Like can y'all name a DB without looking at a paper?
Who just beat Baltimore? Can
you name one DB?
They just beat Baltimore.
But can you name one DB?
They just beat Baltimore.
So no. Facts.
What does names have to do? Like what's your fascination with names?
My fascination is, bro, they played a defense that's I wouldn't say water, but it's like it don't put no fear in nobody. So I don't think he. We got Cincinnati this week, and then we have Falcons the following week, and then the Bears.
The Bears.
Who has a good defense?
Who
has a good defense? So it's like, I feel like what we needed was a veteran, definitely with the type of team we have. That's only a veteran can work with that, and he's not no disrespect. I feel like he's one of the best backup quarterbacks, Gardner Minshew. But this is an all-pro backup right here. This is
Andy Dalton used to be that guy.
Andy Dalton, we forget who Andy Dalton was. That's why someone like Joe Flacco was able to come in last year and cause hell. We forget that they're more elite in the process than a second year, a year and a half.
Yeah.
So
I think he was great for a team like that, but when he actually have to play some guys, then you start seeing.
So is Bryce Young's season cooked? Will he see the field again?
He probably see the season again because he probably see the field again because I don't want to wish upon it unless we start winning because I want to lose. Andy Dalton get hurt. Kind of old. One wrong hit out of there.
I mean, yeah, but I'm not gonna sit here and expect him to get hurt. So I was gonna say, is he gonna see the field because it's his turn to play, not because somebody got hurt?
No. He's done.
I don't know what situation you would be in for him to. If you're losing, why put him in there? If you're winning, why take Andy Dalton out?
Yeah, he's absolutely cooked. The offense looked way too fluid. Like it was like night and day for them,
bro.
And
everywhere.
That speaks volume to not only probably the quarterback versus quarterback situation, but it also shows how the team rallied differently.
Yeah. I was watching that game. I said, I don't think they like Bryce, bro, because they run them routes a little different. But then again,
so it's okay. If I think so, if I'm Carolina though, I think what I would do, I would go a couple more weeks. If the offense is moving with Andy, then you stick with Andy for the rest of the season. And I'm not gonna lie, you trade Bryce Young while he's still fresh, while he's still young.
Yeah.
Before he gets to a Justin Fields situation where it's like where Justin Fields was last year, where it's like he was kind of forced out.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I trade if the offense looks this much better with Andy, then you go for it and then get rid of Bryce while you can. Probably get like a couple draft picks. Because as we've seen, like I said, coaching matters. Sam Darnold is 3-0 this year. He was also in Carolina. Justin Fields 3-0 this year. Josh Allen is Josh Allen, but they got rid of half their defense, and their defense looks amazing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
DeMar Hamlin really stepped up to the plate this year, and along with the others as well, Taron Johnson, Trayvon Edmonds. I think
my camera. Hold on.
No. Trayvon went to Chicago. But yeah, Ed Oliver, that's a dog.
He's
Ed
cooking.
Oliver is a dog. That is a dog. So that defense
Ed Oliver's still with
Buffalo.
Yeah, Buffalo.
So
bro, he made me forget Von Miller was on that defense.
Yeah, very true. And Geno Smith as well. But like you said, they ain't played nobody for real. They should be tested this week. I think they play the Lions, if I'm not mistaken.
They do it's not Thursday night.
Is that a division game? No, it's not. No, it's not. But yeah, so coaching matters. Maybe Bryce Young won't get it right in Carolina. I mean, y'all really want a quarterback to get y'all a win now, y'all can trade him for Dak. But that's what I would do if I was Carolina.
Heck no. I want to see my boy succeed somewhere.
Andy Dalton, the red rifle, they say. What else going on, man? Who y'all think will be the last undefeated team standing?
Let's look at these schedules.
The way the damn Minnesota playing.
Because I genuinely thought the Chiefs were this close to losing. There were a couple calls by the ref and a couple calls by the Falcons office coordinator away from losing that ball game. But I'm not saying that they skated by. I just think the Falcons are a great team or a good team. And
yeah, I think Kirk Cousins is still figuring out that offense.
Yeah. They're gonna be scary in the weeks to come, especially when they play, division opponents like Carolina Panthers or the Saints whenever they decide to show up. The Steelers look like they have a pretty decent schedule ahead of them. They have the Colts, they have the Cowboys, who out there. They can't stop the run. They've never. I don't think the Dallas Cowboys defense coordinator knew that the offense could run the ball against them. I think they're discovering what running the football means in the NFL. It's pretty pathetic.
This is the same thing we've been seeing for the past few years. It's nothing new. A team that can't stop the run.
It's not an all-time worst though, because I feel like teams are like, oh word, this is the only way to beat them. Because the Ravens struggled the first 2 weeks to run the ball. This week, Derrick Henry looked like it was he wore all gold cleats to show the whole world he was on the field. The Ravens predicted it. Hey, every time Derrick Henry's on the field, we're running right up the A gap, right up the gut.
Still getting
no one stopped it.
Still getting it done.
Sick and suck.
I'll be honest with you, bro. I think Minnesota and Steelers are going to be the last two, and they lose the same week. I feel like Minnesota lose October 20th, and I feel like the Steelers will lose October. Wait, who do they play?
To the Jets.
Minnesota. You got Minnesota going undefeated for the next 3-4 weeks.
Yeah, he's wild.
Yeah, Green Bay. I feel like that would beat Green Bay with the backup this week. Because I think we're also forgetting they're not just putting up numbers on offense. I mean, not crazy numbers, but scoring. Their defense looks solid.
Their defense looks phenomenal.
Yeah, that's what I'm accounting for. I'm not accounting for their offense.
So you said they don't look like they lose at all.
Wait. You're not accounting for the leader in passing right now?
Passing touchdowns. I mean,
and yards, right?
The defense is more important than their offense.
Oh, 100%. I agree with that. But I'm saying their offense is getting to it too. The Steelers' offense get to it a little less.
If y'all don't have the Lions beating the Vikings or the Jets beating the Vikings, Falcons can almost go undefeated. I mean, the Vikings can almost go undefeated.
I got them losing to Detroit that first.
Stop. Oh, so we're saying it's a week-to-week basis with them.
Bro, it's just until it happens. It's an accident waiting to happen.
I guess.
I ain't gonna lie. Sam Darnold gonna have to Sam Darnold at one point. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, bro.
Seattle's losing this week.
You said Seattle's losing
this week.
The Lions, yeah, they're out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Buffalo got Baltimore primetime Sunday night.
I think I'm giving that to them.
Buffalo,
bro, they hot.
It's.
No, I'm giving
the Ravens.
Giving it the Ravens.
The Ravens haven't played a complete game yet.
You seen Lamar Jackson on the airplane?
Their best game was against the Chiefs.
Lock in 20. Come on, man.
You said what? Their best game was against the Chiefs.
Yeah, and that was sloppy. I think that was sloppy. I think that was just sloppy football on both sides, if you ask me.
Week 1, first game of the season.
Week 1, yeah. So the fact that you said that is a problem because the Buffalo team looks like the most, I would say, fluid team. No hiccups. Josh Allen is playing his best ball we've ever seen.
Crazy, bro.
With who?
I mean, their defense is getting to it. They getting picks. You know what I mean? Interceptions and stuff like that.
Say it again.
I said the defense getting into it. You know, they getting picks and stuff.
No, they really shutting it down. No fly zone.
Yeah,
no cap.
Yeah.
They leaving it all on the field.
I said, yo. I mean, they played the Jaguars, who look like absolute dog.
Leaving it all on the field is diabolical. I'm not even gonna. I can't continue.
The Jag, bro. I think we need it. We've been talking about teams. We need to talk about the Jags.
Trevor Lawrence is going up there. We should do like a Mount Rushmore of thieves for the 2024 season. Christian McCaffrey is up there.
Travis McCaffrey ain't came down.
What's his name? Trevor Lawrence is up there. Dak Prescott is up there. Oh my god,
number one because he's the highest paid.
I mean, Dak Prescott leads the league in passing yards. If that means anything.
Who else?
Brandon AYOO.
Brandon, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
It's been quiet, bro.
Brandon, you ain't been quiet. You been asleep.
Brandon AYOO, yeah.
And he's like the number one option.
No, I mean you would think
he is. Everybody's been hurt.
Injuries,
everybody's hurt.
That's pretty pathetic.
Jawan Jennings is having a mid career hiatus. I mean, high like.
Yeah,
it's nasty, bro. It's nasty,
bro. I can tell you right now, Brandon, you want to know his stats? Because I got him on my team. Week 1, 2 receptions, 28 yards, 4.8 fantasy points.
Yeah. Hey, let's get out of this fantasy. You want to? Let's get out of this fantasy. You want to know why? Because the fantasy is what got you saying the Eagles are the number 5 team in the league.
I was about to say, do we need to talk about the Eagles at 5, bro?
I mean, y'all could talk about it. They look better on defense than they did all year. And they beat the number 2 team that we had last year. Same reason why you put, who was it that you said they lost to a top team? Was it the Texans? You put the Texans up there because they We squeezed. No, who was it? The Texans. Who was it that you put up there? Because they lost to a top team.
It was the Texans.
And then Philly, they have a good win. They have a good win over Green Bay. They have a good win over who's their second win against?
The Saints.
Yeah, they injured Jordan Love.
So it's like, what you mean they injured Jordan Love? You want to talk about injuries? Did they not have the whole wide receiving corps injured and still pulled out a win against New Orleans?
Saquon pulled it out.
Saquon pulled it out, yeah.
But because they whole wide receiving crew was hurt. I mean, I'm sorry that they're using a running back. Because Jalen Hurts got them down the field.
I'm just not.
Jalen Hurts and Goddard. Let's get to it. Jalen Hurts and Goddard got them down the field. So I mean, y'all can do this hate that you want for Philly.
I hate
because last year y'all said it wasn't looking good because they were playing close games, right? Like the games didn't look, they were getting close. Kansas City hasn't played nothing but close games.
And they're 3-0.
He's in the. And what was Philly when I was playing Philly?
Chiefs Ravens. Talking about Chiefs Ravens. The Ravens are still a good football team.
Yeah.
Let's not act silly. Let's not get it twisted.
Yeah. Last year, Philadelphia was beating good teams by a thread and losing to ass teams on the back end. When I said Philly, we beating good teams barely in the beginning of the season. It's the back end when they get up.
Bro, they was barely beating.
Hey, yo. Come on, man.
They were barely beating the Washington Commanders, bro.
Exactly, with Sam Howell.
And they were barely beating the good teams in the league too, but they were beating the good teams. So, like I'm saying, y'all just showing hate for Philly. The same reason y'all love Kansas City is what y'all was hating on last year.
No, it is not. No, it is not. You're literally comparing a team with a first round exit to the Super Bowl champs. Like, make it make sense.
I'm talking about when y'all said that Philadelphia just got off a Super Bowl loss. So again, what are you talking about?
A Super Bowl loss. What does that have to do with anything?
Because he said a first round exit. That's what is different. I'm talking about what y'all were doing last year against Philly. I could do against Kansas City right now.
No, you cannot.
Yeah.
No, you cannot. No,
Okay.
you cannot.
Okay.
Because Philly didn't look good last year.
Philly didn't good, bro. The first week in Philly last year, they barely beat the Patriots. Are they a good football team?
Nah.
The next week,
last year? No.
The next week they beat the Vikings by 6. Last year, did we call the Vikings a good football team?
Vikings, Tampa Bay.
Nah.
Rams. No, we're going through it. Then they lost to the Giants. Then they lost to the Jets. And then they and then they killed Miami. And then they beat Washington, who we always give divisional games. Okay, you won.
Oh,
that's what y'all do. That's what he just did for the Texans. All right. And then they beat Dallas. And then they beat Kansas City. And then they beat Buffalo in overtime.
That's not.
They were beating good teams.
By the time you said Kansas City and Buffalo, you're halfway through the season.
Yeah, and they have 1 L. So that's why I was putting them on there.
Bro,
what are you talking about?
They had barely beat the teams that I was just naming, bro. We just skip past it, bro. Watch the Commanders were trash last year. They were trash last year. They barely beat them twice. Patriots were trash. Vikings were trash.
Okay, they barely. Are the Bengals good? Because we're only 3 games in. Are the Bengals good? Bengals?
No.
That's who Kansas City barely beat.
You just said it's a rivalry game. You just said it, bro.
I'm using his theory now. Fuck my theory. No. I'm using his theory.
The Bengals are not.
We only 3 games in.
But the Ravens are a good football team, and the Falcons are a good football team.
Are they?
Yeah, they beat the team you're talking about.
Who?
The Falcons beat the Eagles.
Okay. So we're saying they're a good team?
Did you watch the Sunday night game?
Wait. No, I'm asking this for a reason. I'm asking this. So they're a good team, right?
Yeah.
So if the Eagles lost against a good team, not a trash team, and they beat our number 2 team, and they beat who did they just beat? Well, the first week, Green Bay, another solid team. Did they not? They didn't make our top this week, but another solid team who's 2-1, right?
Yeah, after they injured the
So
quarterback.
what are we talking about?
You mean
What is the problem with Philly? So why are we
So,
putting?
no.
We can't put New Orleans in front of them because they beat New Orleans. We can't put the Lions in front of them. Well,
Yes, we can.
You can.
Their offense looks better, for sure. You can start there.
Because they just beat New Orleans, the number 2 team from last week, with no wide receivers. Exactly. They had no wide receivers. And Goddard had what, 150?
Lions offense and defense looks better than the Eagles. So I would have put them ahead of the Eagles.
No, the Eagles defense this week just stopped the number 1 offense. It held them.
We're nuts. We're nuts here.
What?
We're just acting nuts, bro. It's okay.
What are y'all talking about? Did y'all watch the game?
Did you watch the game?
Yeah, they held them to 12 points because they was getting to the quarterback. The quarterback that you said, well, they ran the ball the most, but they threw the ball the most too. You said that out your mouth.
Jalen Hurts had 2 turnovers in the first half. And if it wasn't Saquon Barkley, they don't have a chance.
Exactly, bro.
There's nothing convincing about that offense whatsoever. Saquon Barkley has saved the momentum of their fandom.
Exactly, and that was a great pull because they knew they were not going to be tush pushing this year without Jason Kelce. They have been, but not as much. That was a great pull.
So we're saying it's because of Saquon Barkley. Cool, because your 2 wide receivers is fucking hurt. What are y'all doing?
Even when the receivers were there, Saquon Barkley had 3 touchdowns week 1.
All jokes aside, we put a New Orleans team that Alvin Kamara went crazy week 2. We put him at number 2. He did everything for them. And now you guys, this is what I'm saying. Y'all are really showing hate for Philadelphia. They have a right to be at number 5.
I just told you that is not the same Saints team. They had a whole different play script. Whole different play script. Their leading receiver had no catches. None.
And if your leading receiver don't have no catches, what does that mean? Is he getting locked up by a rookie?
So we're saying CeeDee Lamb was getting locked up against the Ravens? He had 2 catches.
I mean, if you ain't getting the ball.
4 catches out of 51 pass attempts, bro. He was not getting locked up.
Is he not getting locked up?
I sat there and watched the whole 60 minutes. He wasn't getting.
Oh, so he was just getting wide open. Dak wasn't throwing the ball. He was just throwing it to everybody else.
Facts. You know how that goes. All I'm saying is, bro, if we look at our top 10, Chiefs undefeated. They came in number 1. They haven't lost. Can't move.
Respect it.
Vikings undefeated. They look good. Bills look good. Steelers undefeated look good. The Lions look more convincing than the Eagles.
The Lions who went to overtime with the Rams. That Lions.
The
Lions who have a loss. The Lions who have a what? The Rams what?
Was it that week? Bad. Exactly. That was week 1. They had Puka and Cooper. And Stafford. Stafford's no hoe. They won that game last season by 1 possession.
I think they look better. I think they look better than the Seahawks, 100%.
Yeah, I give you.
I don't think they look better than the. They have played tougher teams than the Texans. The Jets.
No, go look at that. No, they haven't. No, not the Jets. No, absolutely not.
I'm just saying.
Lions. I could argue with you with the Lions, but I will not argue with you. Nobody else.
I think the Jets head to head smacked them respectfully. With all due respect, I'm not like I'm. The reason why because I feel like San Francisco week 1,
healthy,
right?
No, well,
week 2. They played
Tennessee, barely won.
It's like, yeah, I don't have no excuse for that. First home game,
Patriots.
Second home game. First home game, Patriots should have looked good. I think head to head, I think that's a great game. I'm giving the Jets that game though.
Didn't Johnson just get hurt too for the year?
Philly
Johnson,
defense.
Defensive end. New York Jets.
You talking about Jermaine Johnson?
Number 11.
Yeah, don't worry about that because they have 3 other All-Pro players.
No, I ain't gonna lie to you.
The Eagles' defense is
you're not being worried about that. Is kind of crazy.
How they just got
he's
a
dog.
And they scooped up Hassan Reddick. Your
Hassan
boy.
Reddick, Bryce Huff.
They don't have. Do y'all watch the games? They don't have Hassan Reddick.
What you mean they don't have him?
Bro, he's been sitting out.
And if he got hurt, he'll step in.
No. He's sitting out for a contract. He has not played a second. He has lost $8 million in the last 3 weeks.
Fair point. Recant that statement. I recant that statement. I think who do the Eagles play this week?
They play
Buccaneers, the team that put them in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. I think that's gonna be a good game.
Yeah, this
week.
I mean, not to y'all. They ain't got no wide receivers, so they're gonna be Saquon Barkley it up.
Nah, this will be a good game. This will let me know where the Eagles stand. In my opinion, like I said, Bucks put them out of the playoffs last year in a handedly manner. Can
I ask y'all a question? How y'all feel about San Francisco right now?
I mean, everybody hurt. I ain't got nothing to say about them.
I will say this though.
But they better get used to it because McCaffrey's been out to Christmas.
Yeah, that's
Oh, they gave that official date.
That's the 5th season, the premiere of Money Heist. Brock Purdy is playing well to the point where it's like, bro, I can't. What can I say, bro?
Go.
What can I say?
Mm-hmm. They're gonna have to pay him. That's what you can say.
Yeah. I mean, like he played turnover-free ball. They still lost the game. I don't. That's what I don't get. You play a perfect game like that, you still lose. Kind of like Joe Burrow.
Nah, no.
You take Joe Burrow's stat line. What do you get?
No, I'm saying he started turning up. What, fourth quarter? That's when he turned it up. Fourth quarter. A little too late, buddy.
Yeah.
Because they was getting. I thought they were gonna get belt to ass. BTA, my bad, no cussing. BTA.
What's up?
What's up? Bro, until the fourth quarter crunch garbage time is when he started balling.
Yeah.
How y'all feel about the doubleheaders on Monday Night Football? We got another one coming up.
Kind of used to it now. This what, year 3?
What's he talking about? Oh, you just talking about the.
I think they should keep it up, or should it just be a 1 week thing?
I feel like, bro, honestly, I feel like you should make it longer than 1 hour apart.
I mean,
like
it's kind of clutch though, considering it was kind of clutch considering one team was getting whooped on. Now imagine if that was the sole game. ESPN would lose some money.
Yeah,
I didn't want to watch until the last game. As soon as I turned the last game on, like what did it come on 8:15? At 8:15, I turned the TV on. I seen the score in the top left corner. I said, I'm so glad I waited till 8:15 to watch football today. Because that was
I mean, if you got certain, they're setting up streaming where you can start watching multiple at the same time. It's cool, whatever. But
yeah,
they got to do a little bit better with the matchups. Although, who would have expected the Jaguars to be so trash? Who knows?
Nobody, bro.
They stink. And we're gonna have another poop bowl this week. We got Tennessee at Miami.
Whoa.
Yeah, Miami's down to the third quarterback, I think.
The backup got hurt?
I think so.
He did.
Oh, that's why Cam Newton was spotted at training camp. Makes sense. I mean,
if I see Cam Newton making an appearance this year, I'm gonna tell you something right now. I'm calling Google because they own YouTube, right? I'm calling Google. I'm telling them to give me a refund on all of my packages, all of them, because if I paid extra money to to watch Cam Newton suit back up, I've been scammed.
So Joe Flacco can do it, but Cam can't.
Joe Flacco came out of retirement to play for the Browns.
Cam's not retired.
He did come out of
What?
Cam is not retired.
What are you waiting on?
Bro,
you waiting on?
You heard what he said. You heard what he said. In here, I'm done. In here, I'm not done.
Yeah, that's what I. Never mind.
Yeah. No, I said it.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. Nah, we're not even finna. I'm not even finna do my. I'm not even finna get myself in trouble like that.
Hey man, man. They said, bro, AJ Wilson, 3-time MVP.
Go.
Yup, in my white
team. White tee is crazy.
She's getting interviewed right now. Wow.
Oh no, it's the middle. It's the end of the third. Oh, she is. Is she laughing on him?
13th career playoff game with 20 and 10, most in WNBA history, and she's only like what? How old? She's setting up to have a. She's setting up to have a very good career. Like I said, 3-time MVP at 28 years old. That's a snipe.
Mm-hmm.
She's one of the most dominant athletes. That's what it's looking like.
Next.
Yeah. No, we can't do that.
Bro,
we can't do that.
Brando.
Nah.
College football, high school football.
That was just
Bob Water.
Nah, he's going federal, bro.
That's insane.
He's going federal, bro. We got to do better.
Bro.
He's sick, bro.
Cause no, I had to stop me, bro. I know what you was finna say next, bro.
He's insane, bro.
No, you know what? Fuck it. I ain't saving you. Go ahead and say what you were gonna say. Is she what? She's one of the most dominated athletes of all time, right? Were you gonna? Oh no, top 10 athletes of all time.
Most dominant. Nah, I was just saying, man. Had to shout them out while they playing. You know, WNBA in the first round of the playoffs, best of 3, rock paper scissors shoot. Bro,
we can't see 8 because we can't do 7.
I said, hey, yo, man. J. Cole dropped new song, hip hop back. That's round.
I'm telling you right now, yeah. Wait on the fall off, because clearly it ain't no fall off for me.
Yo, y'all heard him.